Hello y'all on YouTube, this is Rob with Rob's Nerdy Knives. Today we have a very special unboxing, something that came in, yeah, probably from BladeBinge, something I bought. So yeah, let's take a look. All right, today we're opening up with my Gore Stellar, another knife I got on BladeBinge. It's just, well, stellar. Let's see what we got in here. All right. Very well packaged. Very good, very good. All right. What do we have here? We have, oh, I got something on the table here. A piece of plastic from something. All right. We have Eutsler Custom Knives. Let's take a look and see what we have. You ready? Here we go. All right, this is a neutralizer Magnacut. All right, so this is the neutralizer knife. Nice little box, nice package here. Certificate of authenticity. Move that over there. So here is the knife itself. This is a Eutsler neutralizer. It's got this beautiful kind of stone wash sort of finish here. Almost like acid wash with a stone wash sort of maybe together. That's what I kind of get the feel of. Got a deep pocket carry. Looks like it's going to carry like this in the pocket. Very nice. You got the lanyard loop back here. It's nice and rounded, not sharp. That was my one concern. The clip right here looks like some good flexibility going in. Some nice jimping on the back for good grip. Got a nice fuller. You can call it a thumb hole probably. That would work. And then you have a little flipper right here with no jimping or anything, but it's pretty flat. If you use it, it looks like it works pretty well. I love the pivot collar, by the way. That pivot collar is outstanding. And there's the, I don't know, EK for Eutsler Knives or something, I'm assuming. All right, so let's look at this. Dead nut centered, which is what you would expect, especially being that tight tolerances. You're down here. Okay, wow, that is close. That is maximum blade to handle usage there. That's phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. All right, so here we go. Let's do the first flip. Okay, okay. All right. Let's do the drop. Nice. Let's do the flip. Wow. Okay. That's nice. Where's the detent? You clear the detent right there. Now, do we have a ramp? Usually custom knives like this typically have some sort of ramp. Yeah, it does have a little ramp for sure. All right. So you clear there, drop. Perfect. All right. So it is a little bit, got some stuff on it, so I'm going to go ahead and clean that off real quick. Put a little oil. Oil is really good to clean metal off, and it protects it too. Let's put a little drop on each side here. I like the high viscous stuff. Kind of coats it a little bit better. Is it necessary? Well, you could probably use alcohol or something, but to me, it just feels like the oil sometimes gets residue or anything that might have gotten stuck on there off. So, especially if it was made. This is supposed to be brand new in the box, so never really used before. So we're dealing with a relatively almost unused clean knife here. All right, so I'm gonna disengage that lock there. Nice. Okay. Very, very good. No need to do anything at this point to a knife because the action is ridiculous. That is really, really cool. All right. So let's take a look at this guy right here. So we're dealing with, it's a custom knife maker. He makes the duck and the duckling. And then I found this neutralizer and I thought, that's really cool. I saw a couple of people who had this knife and it was really huge in the hand, so I was afraid this was going to be a giant knife, but it's not. So I have large hands with big meaty fingers. This is about what an extra large hand with normal fingers or double extra large hands with thinner fingers would look like. You can choke up here. Absolutely. It's flat enough. You can choke up. There's no jimping, so be careful not to slide, right? But you can definitely choke up. Here I've got plenty of room. And even if I needed to, big old hands, this is definitely another hand. Gives you good contact points. You got the jimping back there, so if you tuck it in well, it's going to hold on, especially if you're doing a push cut, like you're trying to go through cardboard, plastic, leather, working on something, or you're doing a pull cut through that. You know, I love the blades. Relatively, it's pretty aggressively thick, but it comes to a beautiful flat grind. Comes down to a nice thin edge. That edge is super sharp, pretty even on both sides. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, relatively even. Might be a little longer on this edge over here. I love the pivot collar. I love the texture here. Really nice. And if I wanted to at some point, I know I did this with my Proteon, I could just use a Dremel and polish the little diamonds off of here to have a little kind of standoff finish that would kind of complement, I think, the pivot collar. I think that would look really nice. I do like this back spacer. Really, really nice. The jipping on here. Even with the lanyard loop, it just kind of works. It looks nice. It's functional, right? It gives it a nice feel back there. The clip is really cool. Engagement, solid in there. You can see what we're at. We're good, 10% lockup. There is a steel bar insert over travel stop. Do we have any weight relief in the scales? No, not really. There's no weight relief in these scales. So they're pretty solid. So where does that leave it? Pretty centered about, probably about right there. So this is where it would be balanced. So it's going to be a little back heavy with no weight relief, but that's fine. The action is stunning. And that flipper works really nicely too. Come up here. Yeah. So put finger right there and works. All right. It's not really, I mean, you can sort of work it like this right here. That does work too, but it works better to have the meat of your finger right in here and flip it. But that fuller is really nice. So let's see, can I do it left hand? Yeah, absolutely left hand. All right, let's see about over here. Nice. Thumb left, nice. Flipper over here, very nice. Okay, so I like the big clip. I'm not always a big fan of big clips, but it works well when you want to do left-handed reverse flick. This works really nice. The Proteon does that as well, really nicely. I really do like that. Wow, that's nice. And that action is stunning. Simply stunning. I like that a lot. All right, this definitely feels like a really, really premium knife. Really does. Okay, I'm thoroughly impressed with this. I really am. That action is just beautiful. I don't know if it uses skiffs or what it uses in there, but it is solid. Let's see, can we see? I mean, I don't know, maybe are they free-floating cage balls? Can I see? Oh, maybe I have to kind of do this. What do we got going on in there? I can't really tell. I'll have to see if somebody has a disassembled video. If not, I will do that. See if I can put skiffs in there. If it doesn't already have skiffs, it feels like skiffs. I got to tell you that. It feels buttery smooth. Yeah, that's stunning. Okay. All right, let's do a little close-up, zoom in. Oops. Let's zoom in correctly. Here we go. All right, let me make sure it's in on focus. So here is the blade. Nice full flat grind, nice swedge on top, which is both decorative and functional, right? So if you're doing a cut with this, definitely decorative and functional. This being Magnacut, I think, what was the HRC? Did it say it? Did he say on there? He didn't. But I'm going to assume it's going to be, I'm hoping at least 62, 63, but we'll see. Here is the grip. It's a very nice texture. It definitely gives you good grip tech there. Love the pivot collar. You can see over here, here's the clip, functional. It's not super deep, but it'll work, right? It does the lockup right there, and you can see the over travel stop. There's no weight relief inside. You can see the back of it here and here. All right, so there we go. Then we can see up here, here's a back spacer all the way across. And there's the clip hidden hardware. Let's do this right here. We'll look back all the way here. Then you can see, see if we can zoom in. So you can see the little line right there. See that? That little line coming up right there, that's where the blade goes. It's very to the very, very, very tip. And you can actually see, come on now, zoom. You can see the hardware right there. Nice and smooth with texture right there. All right, so the clip goes over. Oh yeah, it's a little flat spot. Okay, okay. So, oh, come on, zoom. Come on, zoom. There we go. All right, so there's a little flat spot. I don't know if you can see that. Maybe I can get in the flashlight. Whoa, sorry, it's in the blinking mode here. I don't know if you can see that. Let's see if we can turn around. Can you see that right there? A little flat spot right there. So it's not on the actual texture, because this is a pretty strong texture right here. It'll absolutely give you good texture to grip, but if this was going in and out of the pocket, it'd be a pocket shredder. But it'll be nice and smooth. And I'll do a test here in just a second. The cutout in the lock bar, really smooth, really nice. I really like there's milling. I don't know if you can see the micro milling. Let me zoom in a little bit more here. You get that? Can you see that micro milling that's occurring on there? It's there, but it's kind of smoothed out, polished, but then you have this acid wash with a stone wash. I really dig that. You can see it on both sides over here as well. Make sure we get the reflection on there. It looks just really cool. You can even see it back here and on the clip itself. That's where I think it really stands out. And there's the EK for Eutsler knives. And right there, just really nice. It's not sharp at all. Not going to get you. Not going to bite you. We'll check the hardware here in a second. It looks like T8s and maybe a T15 or something. So let's take a look here. All right, so I'm going to grab my hardware real quick. Come on, zoom in, guys. What's going on? Are we zoomed? All right, so here is a T8. Let's see, is this a T8 right here? No, definitely not. But are these T8s? Oh, is it like a T7 or something weird? Well, we'll do T6 first. Okay, that doesn't feel like a T8. Let me grab another tool here real quick. I'm going to get my other Weeha screwdrivers here, just in case. All right, so here's my T7. Let's see if it's a T7. All right, so that's a T7. The T8, I'm sure the T8 doesn't fit. Yeah, it doesn't. And this is the T7. But that seems almost too big. Let's go back and grab the T8 over here. Even though it should be the same size as the other one. But let's just check. Yeah, it's not. It's T7. That's crazy. Almost makes me wonder if it's a different size altogether, right? All right, so here's a T10. Still too big. All right, so let's do T15. Yeah, T15 seems like that's the size. I do have a T20 over here. It's T15. T25. T15. I thought I had a T20. Yeah, here's a T20. Yeah, too big. So definitely a T15. So there's T15. Definitely a T15. Okay. All right. So I would say that it's definitely not a T8 on this guy. But T7 seems to fit, but it has a little bit of room. That's interesting. I'll have to see if there's some other information on that, but very cool. All right. Good to know. It's definitely a Torx. It looks like a Torx. All right, I got to make sure that is actually, in fact, a Torx. So we'll have to double check that. Sorry, I'm going to zoom in here a little bit. Yeah, it's a Phillips, right? Let me zoom in a little bit more. Come back over here. Come on. Zoom. Zoom for me. There we go. Yeah, that definitely seems like a regular Torx. I don't think it's anything else. Is that different? It's not. Okay, so that has the sharp points like a Torx, but it's a little different. It's the rounded one, which makes me wonder, would that follow more with my bit driver that I have over here? Sorry guys, I'm just trying to, I want to make sure if this is a little bit different. So this is, that's a T15, that's a T10, and that's T8. So this is the T8, this is the security Torx. Let's see, is the security Torx going to fit in here? Nope. So definitely a T7, and I do have some more T7 bits, that's for sure. And this is the T15. Yeah. Now notice how, oh, I guess you can't really see that. So notice how the bit here is a little straighter. I think there's I got to look this up, and I don't really know right now, but I think there might be a different tool that I might need for this. And if you guys know already, feel free to comment down below. And if I find out before I publish the video, I'll try to make a little note or put it in the description. But I'm thinking these are a little different because instead of coming out to more of a point at the end, it's a little rounded, right? So that's what I'm noticing. It's a little more rounded. And I'm guessing that's what we're dealing with here. So very, very cool. All right, so let's do another little zoom right here. We're going to do for a little our little thumbnail pick right here. What do you think? Nice little knife there. I love that. All right, let's do the back view here with the clip. This is such a nice knife. The picture on BladeBinge didn't do this justice. Sometimes I think if you just have a really nice picture, nice lighting, a lot of people would know more about this, and that's why I feel like I got a great deal on this thing. A really incredible deal on this one. I'm super excited. So, wow, really fantastic. Really fantastic. Yeah, let's look at this right here. You can see right there is a beautiful, come on, why are you not focusing for me? There you go. Beautiful backspacer. You see that right there? And let's look, can we make sure we get that? There's the lock. You see there's the steel bar insert. There's the clip. It's got a nice little sharpening tool right there, which I think is cool. Nice cutout, beautiful, nice full blade. We'll do our weights and measurements once we do a review, but yeah, this is a cool knife. This is a really cool knife. I'm super excited. This is just an unboxing, first impressions of the knife, which are really good for me. I'm super excited. Sorry, I'm in the middle of work, took a little break to do the unboxing. I had to do this instead of lunch because I was just so excited. So there you go. All right, this is the Eutsler. I hope I'm saying it correctly. Eutsler Custom Knives. And this particular one is called the Neutralizer. Magnacut, everything titanium. We got a whole flipper. And there's Eutsler's signature and everything. A nice little box. Reminds me of a bit like of Koenig. So very, very nice. Cool, cool knife. I don't know when this was made, or you can even figure that out, but super excited about this knife. So yeah, thank you to the person on BladeBinge who sold it. I'm excited to have gotten it. So there you go. Hey, if you have any questions about the knife, what you want to see in the review, feel free to ask me. I'd love to hear from you. Oh, one thing I didn't talk about, I don't think I mentioned, the access to the lock bar, nice and chamfered, and it's easy to get to. It's not difficult, so I just want to point that out. That's very, very comfortable there, so I think that's something really worthwhile. Chamfered all the way across, no sharp edges anywhere. Everything's really nice and comfortable. Even the corners right here around it, really, really well. So there's no sharp edges up here in the corners, which to me is very important. So this is a very comfortable knife, very ergonomic, very well thought out. So super excited. All right, hey, if you found this content fun, interesting, worthwhile, or informative, would you please consider hitting the like button down below? If you've already hit that like button, would you please consider hitting the subscribe button? Subscribing and liking the channel really helps me out. Allows me to produce more content, do more things, ultimately do more things for you guys. So thank you. Thank you to everyone out there who watches the videos, who likes the videos, who enjoys the content. I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching and being part of the channel. Thank you. And if you haven't already, maybe hit that notification button down below as well so you can be notified of future content like this video. And a big shout out, thank you to all the channel members who support this channel. I am humbled by your support and your generous support. In fact, so many of you. Thank you. Thank you, because you allow me to do things way sooner than I ever thought I'd be able to do. And you also encourage me when sometimes I kind of want to take a break. And it's not a bad thing. It's because, it's kind of like going to the gym. Sometimes you don't feel like going, but as soon as you get there, and if you go with a gym partner, you're ready to go. It's a lot of fun, right? And that's what it is with you guys. Many times you remind me, refresh my passion for knives, and encourage me and talk knives. And that's what I appreciate. That's what I really do appreciate. So thank you. I want you to know that. And if I do two special exclusive things for my channel members, I do a once a month members giveaway, usually a very exclusive, nice knife. As long as you've been generous to me, I want to be generous back to you. So as generous as you've been, I'm going to keep being generous back, right? Because I'll use the memberships, part of those funds, to definitely get something really nice for the members giveaway. So just know that. The other thing I also try to do is, that's the first thing. That's a once a month members giveaway. So every week I do a weekly giveaway, but I also do the members kind of a once a month giveaway. So just know that. The other thing is I like to give all brand new channel members a channel sticker and a little thank you note. So if you're a brand new channel member and you've never gotten a channel sticker, or you were a channel member all along and you've never asked for a channel sticker and you're currently a channel member, or you were a channel member and became a channel member again and you're currently a channel member and you've never asked for a channel sticker or ever gotten one, email me with your name and address. I'd love to mail you one. It's a small way for me to say thank you and just to let you know how much I appreciate you. Yeah, I'd love to do that. And to everybody else, I appreciate every one of you guys. All of you guys are amazing, encouraging, just really blown away by your support. So, and the fact that you like some of this content, so it humbles me. Thank you. If you haven't already, check me out over on YouTube at Robs_nerdy_knives. Again, that's on YouTube at Robs_nerdy_knives. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day and a great week. Bye.